It's windy or something. Well, let's see now. We are getting something from a few people. Oh, good lord, there's a lot of stuff going on this morning. And it's raining. You know what I like to do when it's raining? I usually like to make my way to Devil's Den. I don't think there's anything here. Oh. This is Morbius's room. I haven't decided what, if any, goes into that frame yet. I think offline I'm going to take a look at some stuff, see what's good. See what we can get out of this. Oops. Is that what we did? We got turned the wrong way around? Now I feel silly. Anytime we can get 10 of those and make ourselves a cursed effigy, it's a good day. It also usually means it's a very rainy day. Uh-huh. Usually there's more. I'm sure someday we'll get our little payoff. Now, uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna do that too. When we're all free at book club. Hey boss, can we talk about shop class? I can make some time after a mission. Might not be the right away with everything going on, but I can meet you're outside your room. Again. Okay, Hunter, you're growing on me. Just don't make it a thing. We should talk when you're free. Meet me at the chapel.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker.
Actually, it's Eric. Eric Brooks from Harlem.
What a nerdy name. That doesn't sound like a hunter.
Are we finally on first-name basis now?
You earned it. The last person I let call me that was my mentor.
The name is quite fetching. Like the name of a mopey, tortured, woe-is-me vampire in one of those dark romance novels you like to read. The one who cannot bring himself to bite anyone, especially the woman he fancies. Oh my god! That is you! Why did I not see that before?
Don't make me bite you, Hunter.
Oh no! Do not kill me, Eric the vampire. I am so scared.
I shouldn't have told you.
This is a whole different conversation.
Too late. Now I know all your secrets.
Not by a long shot. Now my mentor, he knew everything.
You had a mentor?
I wasn't born this cool. Someone had to teach me. His name was Jamal Afari, a vampire hunter. He gave me the name Blade. He used to take me to church on Sundays when I was a kid. Taught me right from wrong.
Well, if it means anything to you, he did a fine job teaching you morality and ethics.
Sometimes I think the difference between taking the high road and slumming it in the gutter is having someone who believes in you enough to lift you up. He could have killed me, you know. And he would have been within his rights to put me down too, but he didn't. Jamal was the first person to look past the fangs and see my humanity. Trained me to control my darkness so I could become the vampire hunter I am today. I guess what I'm saying is, you deserve that same benefit of doubt. You may be a demon child, but I see the human in you winning.
I have no intention of disappointing you or anyone else here.
If shit happens, shit happens. But I won't write you off if it does. Not right away, anyways. As long as you keep the faith in yourself, I'll keep the faith with you.
That is a deal.
Feels good to have someone keep you in check, don't it?
So what happened to this Jamal Afari? Do you still keep in touch?
No, I killed him.
Why? What happened?
He asked too many questions. Just kidding. You keep showing me I can trust you, and maybe I'll tell you the whole story someday. But for now, I just want to let you know you're not all bad, Hunter. Just half bad, and that's good enough for me.
Yay. 3. Alright. Increase damage to bleeding targets. Except somebody else has to bleed them since he's not doing that. Okay. Now. Oh, Dr. Strange wants a favor. From all I hear, you're...
Can I ask a favor?
You are excelling in the yard. Your physical gifts are prodigious, but you mustn't forget your mystical training. Craft 3 recipes in the cauldron, and you get a key and a modded ability somewhere in the next 4 days. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay. I think
I believe we've seen all there is to see in the desert. It doesn't take long.
Hey, Charlie Warly, puppy face.
Oh, look at me! We got another upgraded ability for Charlie. Jumping for joy. Pet Charlie at least once a day to keep building her bond and upgrade the rest of her abilities. You're such a good doggy.
Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard?
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I sound so lame. Whew, freaking hopeless.
From what I understand about Blaze, he is not one for brotherhood.
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self-pep talk. Just trying to hype myself up. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original spirit of vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And I'm just Robbie Reyes from East LA. How the hell am I supposed to live up to that?
Doesn't look like it's hard to do that.
You do not want to follow in Blaze's footsteps. He does not seem like a role model for anyone.
Really? He's always seemed like the best to me.
I think the wisest thing to do would be to chart your own path.
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this ancient abbey, surrounded by some of Earth's greatest heroes. And I still don't really feel like I belong. It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by anyone. How do you own that swagger?
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right, no matter what others say.
What if you don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Crickets are untrustworthy.
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon-to-demon, or whatever. You've given me and Sparky a lot to digest. See you around, Hunter.
Yeah, there's a certain irony to that, where a guy who was known for doing a lot of suggestive songs in the 1920s became Cliff Edwards. If you've ever heard his usual recordings, then suddenly became this noble character that served as Pinocchio's conscience in the Disney cartoon. It's interesting. It was a good career for decades after. After he had decades of a career, he had decades after as the voice of Jiminy Cricket. Grave dirt. Scented candle? Jet fuel. Legendary scented candle for Carol Danvers. At last, a metaphile. This is something that Wolverine or Blade, anyone who's not into just fruit and vegetables.
That was a hell of a sparring session, Ileana. Haven't been this sore since, well, ever. You really got me back there.
It's one of the perks of being underestimated.
Have you ever considered joining S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Spy stuff? No thanks. I don't tiptoe. Besides, I heard Nick Fury isn't exactly known for his transparency.
Neither is Caretaker, evidently. I respect Sarah, but I'm disappointed she didn't think she could trust us. She should have more confidence in her team, especially you.
You're not as much of a boomer as I thought you'd be.
Boomer, please. I was born in 1918. Oh, those kids still have a lot of growing up to do.
That's cool. I like the fact that now we finally got the adult in the room from the Avengers. That the other Avengers take more seriously. At least, at least Stark is backing off, which is kind of important. And we've got someone who basically sees what everybody else sees, which is a bunch of heroes that are trying to save their friend and that are actually better suited to fighting the Lilith.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Thank you. This is going to be good to edit some aspect of missions. Symbiote bomb. What is that? Oh, that's not bad to have. Spend moves to cure allies in combat. Let's see what we have. The good stuff. No, I really don't like that. They're not going to be a priority for me to make. Improve the threat room. Probably should do that.
You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Those two.
Hey, Hunter. Came to the right man.
The only man that does it.
Sometimes
we got a
I
common.
can impress myself.
Rare, common. Make believe Mindbender's new. Why don't you? We're going to.
How long did you say you were exposed to this thing?
We're gonna
It's probably.
salvage these babies.
I'm here if you need me.
Scarlet Witch is ready to finally make it to on the board. Eddie Brock is ready to level up. Jeez, we've got so many people to talk to. It's a wonderful day. I also need a combat bonus if I'm going to go anywhere. Okay, first of all, I already forgot who it was that I was going to do. No, it wasn't him. Oh, dear. Yeah. Okay. This post is restricted to the Suns. I haven't seen Steven this depressed since they shut down Fancy Cloaks and Sir Cloaks magazine. Do you mind, I don't know, keeping an ear out? Why can't you do that? Too many practical jokes. He always freaks out when I'm nice to him. And if I'm myself, I'll just aggravate him at a time when he doesn't need it. If you wouldn't mind being there, if he's in the mood to talk, we'll do wonders. Oh, and don't tell him I asked you to do this, he'll get prickly. Tony, you need to talk to your friend. I don't know. When he's like this, I'm a handful of fishhooks in a room full of balloons. But I guess I can try. Okay, so... Wanda's next. I never expected to meet you, Hunter, much less grow closer to you. If you have time, would you meet me at my room? I'd appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out to meet me.
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you a question, if that's all right.
Ask away.
Why are you being so nice to me? I mean, I was your mortal enemy at some point, and I was the one who, you know, with Agatha. Wasn't expecting you, of all people, to warm up to me.
We all make mistakes, Wanda. And we all deserve a chance to make up for them.
Well, I've made some pretty big ones. Some would say unforgivable, even. Not sure if you noticed, but everyone seems to be afraid of me around here. Everyone except for you, that is.
That is not true. Nico and Magic are not afraid of you. And neither are Robbie or Blade, for that matter.
Yeah, they are. They just don't want to hurt my feelings by showing it. Anyway, I just wanted to say, thanks for not hating me. Or something along those lines. I'm glad you're here.
You too, Wanda.
Hang at rewards unlocked. Next. It sounds like Eddie's ready for it too. Feel like shooting the breeze? Come by if you've got time. Hunter, it was good to hang out. Okay.
Thanks for spotting me, Hunter. I needed to burn off some steam after that last mission.
I am surprised you have any steam to burn.
My symbiote boosts my metabolism. Helps us bounce back quickly.
That also explains the appetite, right?
The problem is you constantly need to eat.
I'm constantly eating, but what's the problem?
If you rely on the symbiote, why push your physical body to its limits?
I often push myself past the point of exhaustion because I have to be able to compete. Most of the heroes in this house were either born with fantastic abilities or were handed them after they were dipped in radioactive alien slime.
Eddie, you are literally covered in alien goo that allows you to shatter bricks with your fist.
Yeah, sure, that didn't come out right. The symbiote gives me fantastic abilities, but I can't rely on it for everything. I maintain peak conditioning in case my other gets compromised.
Did your parents instill you with this powerful work ethic?
Guess you could say that. My mother died in childbirth, and my father blamed me for it.
Oh, that's
Spent
great.
most of my childhood trying to measure up to that monster's unattainable standards.
I'm sure that was difficult. I know what it is like to have a parent who is a literal demon.
Yeah, well, doesn't make the family photo albums easier to look through. But thanks, Hunter. Now you know why I push myself so hard. I need to be strong enough to protect all the innocent people out there who aren't strong enough to protect themselves.
I cannot argue with that, Eddie.
Okay, his common passive is 25%. Chance for attack cards to not consume Ravenous. He's a good character to have, and very reliable even when the Ravenous is down. Next time. Not gonna break my head on that one. What did he say?
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
Oh, 2 people are checking in, I see.
Let me know if I'm being too hard on you, Hunter.
Oh, don't worry. I'll let you know.
Just like you wanted.
Symbiotic
It's good to
senses.
take a break from knocking heads.
Eddie tried his best to reason with Elizabeth Allen, but Allen only saw it as an opportunity to test her vampire's 2.0 variation on a worthy opponent. It could still use some work, and she'd probably have to start from scratch. Venom didn't leave too much behind, though. Why do they always do? They did this Hulk too. Need a better pose. Okay, next.
Just need a little batter, maybe some tartar sauce, and our night is set.
Yeah, because you know we went fishing earlier, so he's already figuring out how to cook up the fish that we caught. Okay. Iron Man arrived and was led into an underground desert shield facility. Commander Brand led 4 slide presentations about our operations, which encompassed the American Southwest, and provided multiple binders detailing what not to do when interacting with agents under her command, though Commander Brand had not softened her stance by the time Iron Man departed. We received a separate message from Deputy Director Maria Hill. Commander Bran asked me to pass along her gratitude. She can be prickly, but she respects those willing to do the work. Okay. Let's take all this junk out. No, we wanted that. Just want to bring it down. There we go.
Stay out of trouble.
There's a place for Eddie now. So we'll usually see him at night now. It's a busy morning, let me tell ya. Uh-oh. Doc, where did I leave my screwdriver, the good one? I have no clue. Right, we have two of you now. Dr. Spooky and Dr. Spooky 2.0? Dr. Spooky Jr. and Senior? Dr. Spooky Next Gen? Dr. Strange and Dr. Morbius. Now think of something. What's this one? We saw that already. So, next is this one.
Ugh, where the hell did you go, Blaze? Some off-world motocross event?
You know, we just got done with a whole mess of people repeating stuff, and now she's not going to shut up about Blaze.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid.
Dude.
I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited the whole Abbey will know. Come on, Blaze. Come out, wherever you are. You can't hide forever under whatever backwater rock you've crawled under. Not from me.
She cracks me up. She has her moments. Okay, let's get this done now. This is our homework. The Mantle of Authority by General Chester Phillips, U.S. Army, retired. Excerpt of Chapter 4. As I have shown in previous chapters, General Custer did not just lead from the front, but from the tip of the spear. This relentless glory-seeking has no place in today's army, of course, nor waging war upon a civilian populace. His recklessness doomed his soldiers. General Washington led from the top, nevertheless, applying a classic hierarchical structure to a volunteer army creates its own difficulties. Only General Washington's personal engagement with his subordinates, combined with the home ground focus of the Continental Army, allowed for his success. How can we explain the leadership style of Captain Steve Rogers? Yes, he did personally engage in combat with the enemy, but never for personal glory. Countless after-action reports show Captain Rogers reinforcing a wavering battle line or leading a stalled push to inspire his fellow soldiers. On longer duration assignments involving battalion command, Captain Rogers directed his soldiers from the center. Trust in his soldiers and encouraging some autonomy allowed elements to operate independently while still working towards the battalion's overall goal. It is my firm belief that this form of leadership is not limited to Captain Rogers, but can be replicated in government, military, or private industry. It wasn't too long. Next. Something here. Mythico-Zoologica. The happenings at Blytheburg. Unsurprisingly, like most canines of supernatural origin, Black Shuck was said to be a keen hunter and able to scent the slightest hint of mystical energies from some fair distance away. This of course made his capture by magical means rather impossible, but it does raise an interesting question. If a mystical hound could be brought to heel and tamed, wouldn't it make a fine hunter of various arcana, able to lead its owner to them straight away? Well, we have a red shuck, right? Okay, where are we standing with our, yeah, we're still, need a couple more of these, to do it. Now, to get a legendary gift on here, yeah, I actually do need 10 of those as well, the black trumpets, so, we can do one of these, but at this point I would only be looking for a legendary gift for my friends. The Vial of Shadows can conceal you.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
And I do like Mercury totems.
That was expertly done, Hunter.
You know what? Let's do one of these.
I expected no
Ooh,
less
another
from someone
metaphile.
skilled as you.
Very useful. I mean, Wolverine likes them. Anybody who's like, rah, is gonna like metaphile.
Salutations.
Hi, what's up?
This isn't working.
Uh-oh.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
Well.
Self-pity? That is not you.
No self-pity. It's fact. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... No, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
If she were here, what do you think she would tell you to do?
To stop being so stubborn. That bringing everyone together is long overdue.
And that she loves you.
Yes.
So, what now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
Okay. So who's next? Oh, I gotta hand this in to Doctor Strange. I did some conjurations. He's more of a fresh and fruity type, not a metaphile type.
Hellright's missing something. Like a Dread Maiden hood ornament.
He's looking at me like, Oh, look at that.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, thank you very much. I like all these things you've given me, except I don't need another modded ability in my life. But thank you. It's appreciated.
It's rare that I ever discuss my past, but you've become one of my closest friends, Hunter. Did you know that I used to be a world-renowned surgeon? Before I became a world-renowned sorcerer, that is.
Oh wow, he's gonna give his origin.
Not unlike the trials you faced. After my accident, I no longer possessed the dexterity to pursue my lifelong ambitions as a surgeon. It was an emotionally devastating time. One that I almost didn't recover from. My master, the Ancient One, taught me a great many things. Among the most valuable lessons came the understanding that there is a purpose far greater than our own personal desires. But you already know all too well what it means to sacrifice, Hunter. I don't think I've shared a common space like this since my days at the university. It can be a nice reprieve from the often solitary nature of my work.
Wow. He doesn't usually,
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
I never expected him to share that. My very first campaign, something like that happened, and it was while he was in the yard working out, doing target practice. I did not expect it. Okay, let's get this. Oh wait, this was a modified. Okay, next. Iron Man. So, new plan. Do we already have like a new plan? I just never use it. Oh, I do have no new plan. Double your current hit. I never have a need for it. I mean, I'm not going to spend a card play getting heroin. Heads up. His heads up is apply a resist. I kind of like to gain a counter if I had to make an alternative. This is a vanilla one. We got already apply a vulnerable, and we have draw a card for each KO, which is really nice to have. Ta-da! Okay. Who was the other person who did it? Why do I keep thinking it's Morbius? It wasn't. It was Eddie. But Venom went in. Okay, redraw and add. Okay, that's done. We's good on these. We're finally good on this stuff. Okay. Let's see. I get an arcane key from this. Let's see. Who's getting close to
Just remember, you asked for this.
Do your thing.
Okay, now, the only problem I have here, I know we've spent a lot of time already. We've been 40 minutes without a battle, but, however, a couple things. Number one, what's downstairs? Never know. Nothing. And yeah. Oh, okay. No, thank you. Oh, must be across the way. Ooh, stuff. Also, nothing I voluntarily get. Okay. I know they probably want me to use a key. I must have like 30 keys or something by now. Oh, we didn't get everything, did we? We have someone left. I thought that last one was at Devil's Den. We never did that? No, I feel like a fool. I went looking around for black trumpets, but I didn't pay respects to the Midnight Sun. That's a first for me. Nope, looks like it's been done. So who's the one missing? Thought we did this one too. This one's been around since before I opened everything up. Yep, doesn't look like I actually did it. Look at that, all that time. I could have done it. There's another mystery I forgot, huh?
If I remember correctly, This is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him.
Let's go mark that one and open it up. "36 keys. Well, 35. You just give me gloss? I'm insulted. See if I open you again. I usually have good luck with standing stones. Gain 3 fast at mission start. Means for 3 turns, the heroism will be 1 less. Excellent.
Looking for a fight. Who wants to fight?
What? Oh, he's playing video games or something. I'm assuming. Or he's trying to be tough so he can be a member of the Midnight Suns. That's his other thing. Well, this is gonna be a while. Right? But we got sides. Basically, we have the next one from oh, that's a side mission. We have the next one from Venom, making amends. This would be Venom and me and another hero. A vampire attack in Central Park gives Eddie and Venom a chance to prove their worth and continue their quest for redemption.
What are you doing?
I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. What do 3 squiggly lines mean?
It means you should step away before Sarah notices.
Okay, so the squiggly lines just flashed red. Is that bad?
Yes, actually. What is going on? Vampires attacking civilians in Central Park?
Well, that means we're up, right? Innocents are in danger. We gotta take care of this right now.
Eddie, I agree completely.
Ah, first time I've heard that in years. Come on, let's do some lethal protection.
Okay, this time we're gonna do this right. Question is, what do we do here? Anything but what we were doing. Which I accidentally kept that and I didn't add anything else. It would either be this or heroism. I put that on. Could always use something new. Something quick. Let's do it, kids. See, now I'm tempted not to look up because that might do something.
Still feels good to be free from Lilith's control.
I can only imagine.
And I hope you never have to do more than that. Thankfully, I'm free and clear now.
Do not jinx yourself.
Trust me, no one will ever put me under their thumb ever again.
Speaking of, okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. I heard it happening. Once it's there, it's okay.
Demons, prophecies, Hydra winning all the fights, climate change. Earth is not doing so hot.
No, it's doing hotter, unfortunately. Auntie doesn't usually have much to say when we go into these.
Cute couple. They are not our match.
Okay, we've got some feeding frenzy vampires here. If they run out of time, the encounter is over. Plain and simple. If they can attack a civilian, we lose. So we've got a couple of priorities going on.
We cannot keep a feast for vampires. Protect them. That means you, Venom.
If we don't get to eat,
Feel free to interrupt their meals.
She said it. She said it. So we got one of these getting off an 8, another getting off an 5.
All who serve Lilith will fall.
can we interest you in hosting a symbiote?
Oh, I forgot to do this. There you go. Free card or no free card? What's we do about getting rid of this thing? 334. See, I like that for it. Just need a little bit more. Like a lot more.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Let's see who's here. Who's lined up nice. And I have to change my camera because it won't cooperate. Thank you.
You are too weak for this fight.
That's no fair. That thing was supposed to. That thing was supposed to attack. Good. Thank you. You were supposed to do that before, stupid.
The advantage is mine.
Oh, it doesn't have a chance, does it? Hold on. See, we wanted a spike burst. Didn't we have a spike burst? Am I wrong? Well, I think we got what we need anyway.
sleep. Delicious.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, wait a minute! That was a frenzy!
You have to be better than that.
I can't believe I did that. I forgot to come out as frenzy. Well, we're restarting the encounter. Wow, I did not see that coming. Look at that. I have not done that since the first time I did this like a noob. Well, it's got the same cards. The same but better. Yeah, they pop out as minion frenzies. Well, I still have no regrets on this what we did here.
Consider it done.
The only thing I regret not doing on this was what I just did
We're glad to be on your side for once.
and that was to and then there's them. That's right. Yeah, that's a problem. But he's got a better one, I think. Yeah, I'd rather deal with them. What do we do with that? Well, I would say...
We'll take it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Sometimes it's at 3, sometimes it's at 2. can't reach over there, dude. Really?
You got off easy this time.
Now we have one left, right? And it's got 2 to go, right?
You were too weak for this fight.
That's the way to do it.
Well done out there. Especially you, Venom.
Smell something nasty.
Mephisto, what are you?
That's better. Now, let's get a few things straight. While perhaps one may choose to save the odd civilian. Contractually, in the fight to end the vampire scourge, the spirit of the intended agreement...
Come again?
I did not waste my time curing you so you could save superfluous human lives.
Still boring.
Do I have your attention now? We all know what you really are. A monster. The only version of you that remotely interests me, and the only reason I allowed this deal.
Stop doing that!
Oh, I'll stop. But you've earned an object lesson. Vampires are bad for business. Vampires keep souls from flowing to where they're most needed. With less souls, there are more soulless. Do you understand the lesson? Because it's time for some target practice.
So many targets.
I just see 2 of them.
Okay, now, first of all, you realize that not all the things we fight are going to be Hydra and Lilin. These are the soulless. They come from Mephisto. So when you see these black and gold things, voila. The second thing is when you take them out, you get your car play refunded. They have instant built-in mark, which is why we're not too worried about combat items for this turn. And the big ones when you take out will draw cards when you take them out. So we won't be lacking.
Let's see if you can do this properly. I'll give you one chance.
We are not your toys.
Just kill them all. It's really quite simple.
Some are 400, some are 200, and of course some are the black ones are minions here. I think they have the coolest outfits though, between you and me. That gets a card draw.
Your mother abandons you.
Soulless beasts and brutes also draw cards.
It's time.
And we have 4 turns to do this.
You have our thanks.
For Mephisto's amusement. Gotta get us some heroism.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Now that was something.
Let's do this. I thought they were closer to the other one.
This shall be of great help. You had your chance. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. How invigorating.
Ready! Much appreciated.
It's almost an insult. I mean, they can attack me. I've got like a resist.
More of them are joining the fight.
You're so much more efficient without those trifling morals getting in the way.
We are just trying to survive your foolish games.
Deny it all you like, Hunter. But you're a natural killer.
Stop talking at us! Look how big we are!
Any of them would be good. my kinda.
They do not stand a chance.
Getting about 6 cards out of that.
We hosting a symbiote.
The advantage is mine.
You only have 3 left, right? Excellent.
A quick bite.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Sure. Not usually, but let's be honest, we're using very little card plays. I don't need that either. No, we'll do this right after. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can get 2 more. I wonder if we'll even need these. That's the big question, isn't it? Yeah, let's smack him.
Enough. We are wasting our time on these inedibles.
Ready to crawl back to your home planet yet?
We're fine on Earth, not here.
I am impressed.
Wow, nice guy.
You can thank me later.
Get one of those combos going. Of course not. $204. There's another counter. You know what? We should just see if we could do this. Worst could happen is he doesn't fall over the edge, right? Oh, right. How nice. how about this?
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay, what do we need here? Nothing, right?
So weak.
We are not going to get any more, are we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, we filled. We're not going to get any new cards. So, let's see what we have here. Bands of Fire, Holy Spark, anything else we don't need? Nothing we really don't need. They're all fine. I'm sure they're all fine. Let's take...
Yes. Tear them to shreds.
She sounds a lot like Caretaker at that moment.
We have a very good memory. This could be how your legacy ends. How embarrassing.
He is like a less endearing version of Caretaker.
That's what I thought.
So much nagging.
That's what I thought. He sounds like Caretaker. What am I worried about? It might sting a little bit, Venom.
Their time is short.
We're not getting any new cards though, but we're gonna kick ass.
Is it still a legend if it's true?
To get another counter.
A quick fight.
And if they attack you, you can smack them back.
We owe you.
This one's complete. That's the problem, is we never have something for that guy. Or do we? Well, if you're gonna do that, I can't work. You're always gonna take me off camera. I can't work with it. Really?
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Done. Don't we have another?
Now that was
Oh,
something.
we finished. Bring it on. Give me another one. Get another turn.
Now, release us.
Acceptable outcome. You've earned some small measure of my respect. And I hope learned your lesson.
The lesson is, we do not like being the target.
Of course you don't. And that burning in your chest, that would be...
indigestion.
That would be regret. The most overused human seasoning.
Seasoned humans are delicious.
Would you?
Enough! If you want this so much, stop posturing and tell us where to go.
Find what you seek, where it all began. Now, eradicate the vampire threat, or join me in limbo forever.
You do not dare!
Right, off you go. I don't know why I bother.
Oh, I love this one. I see it gives me the same options on here. Okay, let's see what we can do about fixing it up. That's what I did on the other one. And then sorry, didn't mean to go over there. There we go. Now, there's a lot of stuff to do around before we have this all heroes meeting that Caretaker wants to arrange. So I'm sure she's gonna be waiting for us too. But it just so happens it is also a waxing moon, and seems that this campaign is giving us Wendigore Everblooms on the clock. I'll be with you in a moment, Auntie.
Hey, you mind checking in with Eddie? Whatever happened with Mephisto has him especially bummed.
Why not talk to him yourself?
Because I want him to cheer up?
Of course. I will speak with him.
Thanks. Oh, and don't tell him I asked. Wouldn't want to spoil his mood any further.
There he is at Hunter's Folly.
You know, Mephisto doesn't look that tough. And how much do you think he benches?
He benches a stack of those Solus over his head.
You seem frustrated. If you need to vent, I could hold the punching bag while you hit it.
Nah, I can't take everything out on Peter.
That is not what I...
Yeah, I know what you meant. Sorry, Hunter. Didn't mean to bite your head off. Honestly, I feel like I'm the one who's getting used as a punching bag right now.
Mephisto is getting to you?
For starters. Don't forget about Lilith. And with these vampires, feels like everyone's forming a line.
That is a lot.
Your mother controlled me. She took away my free will. Now Mephisto has me under his thumb. I'm tired of being someone's puppet.
This anger is not healthy. I am here if you want to talk.
Okay. Thanks, Hunter. Maybe I just need to take a breather. Damn, never should have deleted those meditation apps. My symbiote is a great companion, but makes it hard for me to think straight when I get worked up. You know, I always thought of myself as the lethal protector. I can be the bad guy if it means protecting the innocent, but Mephisto has me all twisted up. It makes me think I can't even do that.
Sounds like the only thing left to do is teach Mephisto not to mess with the Midnight Suns.
Huh. All right. I can get on board with that. You know, I was actually thinking about that already. You ever heard of the legendary spear of Perseus? And not the fabled hero who beheaded Medusa, but the real-life Macedonian king. A book in the library says he possessed a god-forged spear that made him invincible. Something like that might kill Mephisto.
If Perseus was invincible, what happened to him?
Oh, his territory was eventually conquered by the Romans. But I'm sure that's only because the spear had been stolen before then.
You really believe a blade like this still exists?
Well, yeah, it's indestructible. It's gotta be somewhere.
You should speak to Caretaker or Dr. Strange. I am sure they could offer details about the spear you would find enlightening.
Are you saying that I can't trust my own sources? Those party poopers would just tell me that chasing after the spear is a fool's errand. But, okay, I see what you're getting at. I'm taking the screwball approach to things like I always do. But still, I have to do something. Give me some time to think.
You're good, dude. Okay, so there's no Wondergore Everbloom here, right? It is a waxing moon, right? Yes. So we're going to go quickly looking around for... We're not going to do reagents right now. We're strictly just going to do Wondergore Everblooms. And we'll do a separate reagent sweep. Okay, so first place I would look is up here. And there's our first one. Let's go to the Valley of Winds, which is near. See if it's at the resting place of one of the suns. No. Next, I would go nearby to Standing Stones. And there it is. Next place, Everflowing Glade. It usually would stand right there. It isn't. And just to check, I don't think we'll see it. I don't think this is the right moon phase, apparently. That's what makes this show up. It is not here. So that's not a thing. Next place. Lilith's Garden. Agatha's cottage. Not here, it could sometimes be in the back. No. Next place. Hiram Shaw's. And while I'm here, because tomorrow is another day and another battle, let's look for a combat bonus. Okay. Next. At the crater outside the shop. Not today. Agatha's altar. No. Supposedly there's one at one of the fairy rings down here. I've never seen it, but you know, never hurts to check. So I've not seen it anywhere in this vicinity before, and I guess I still don't see him. Yep, I don't see anything in this area for that. Of course, there's going to be one in the library. Let's reassure Parker.
You talked to Eddie? How's he doing?
We exchanged matching lockets with our photos inside.
Nice try. Eddie can't fit a locket around that huge noggin of his. But seriously, how's he doing?
He needs time to recover, but it seems he will be all right.
Sure, but how do I put this delicately? I'm concerned his emotions will get the better of him.
How so?
Well, Eddie was always an emotional tornado, but the symbiote doesn't help. It feeds off his emotions, enhances them.
Eddie's feelings are not his own?
Oh, they are, but they're amplified, sometimes to a dangerous degree. Take it from me, the symbiote can really wind your gears.
I know how to train wild beasts. Lots of meat, belly rubs, and you bop them on the nose if they bare their teeth at you.
In my experience, Venom will tolerate only one of those things. Stick to positive reinforcement and the occasional plate of wings. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. If he stops acting like the Eddie I know, you'll be the first to hear it.
We'll probably hear it. I know someone who's over here. Hello there. Why can't I get a little prompt? There you go.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Okay, so. No new things to read. That's a good thing.
Never. Anything else on your mind?
Nope, no new questions.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
Remember that many prompts whenever we do a DLC and work on vampires. She's our vampire with a Y, new breed vampire monitor. So okay. Okay, we'll have to check in with Dr. Strange.
Man, I used to be scared of the devil. Then I kind of became one. I mean, I'm still scared of the devil.
Yeah, that's a different devil. Doctor Strange is gonna weigh in on this spear of Perseus.
Mephisto is a force of pure malevolence. Ideally, our paths should never cross his again.
Doctor, are you familiar with the Spear of Perseus?
Hunter, please. I'm getting a bit old for children's fables, don't you think?
Okay, so it is just a story? The spear is not a real magical artifact?
No, far from it. In fact, the Spear of Perseus is really a misnomer.
What do you mean?
Well, the Spear of Perseus isn't a physical blade, it's a military tactic. Perseus used to arrange his soldiers into a spear-like formation on the battlefield. That ridiculous legend about a supernatural weapon came centuries later.
I see. I just talked to Eddie, and he is convinced the spear is real. He hopes to hunt it down to use it against Mephisto.
Oh, by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I hope he enjoys chasing wild geese, because that is what he is about to do.
Doctor, knowing Eddie, I worry he might find something that he believes is actually magical.
Whatever he finds is all but guaranteed to be a chintzy replica, likely ripped from a museum gift shop.
I am sure Mephisto will enjoy using it as a back-scratcher.
Indeed. Let's hope Eddie gets bored with this tale before that happens.
Okay. Looks like we're almost there.
Hey, look who's awake.
Well, I hope so.
Have you checked on Eddie recently? I know how dangerous a wounded animal can be.
Oh, look, he and and Deadpool are sitting next to each other.
We all have skeletons in our closet, but Eddie might actually have skeletons in his stomach. Respect.
Look, he's next to Stark. Maybe he's gonna sneak up and go boo.
Let me get this straight. You made a deal with the devil, and you didn't let me look over the contracts first?
Is Eddie doing okay? Maybe he'd feel better if we let him pick at the next movie night?
Being cordial with Mephisto never sits right with me.
Did something happen in Limbo? The energy from the portal feels off.
Nothing to say?
I can't believe I have to say this, but don't make any more deals with the devil.
That creature should not have found his way into Limbo. There will be no next time.
This new breed is the Diet Cola of vampires. Their taste is a pale imitation of the original. Aspartame, more like asparlame. Anybody?
I get the joke, and I'm sure Doctor Strange gets the joke.
Mephisto is a bully. Someone needs to stand up to him and put him in his place.
We're playing with hellfire every time we talk to Mephisto. Let's try to get this over with quickly. Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
You could have just said, let's go to Hunter's Folly. Okay, here we go.
Hunter, hello. Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
Everybody is there.
What?
Nothing. I have a feeling about the meeting.
You think she's announcing a team barbecue?
Not exactly.
New York used to be a lot nicer. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Philly.
I miss my students back at the school, but we'll be reunited soon. The air is still.
Is that a bad thing?
Not always, but it feels like a bad omen.
I dislike this.
Why? We don't know what it's about.
I dislike anything mandatory.
You dislike everything.
Not true. I tolerate you. Somewhat.
Oh, nicest thing you've ever said to me.
We about to light a bonfire? Maybe some light chanting?
That is not something we do.
Bummer. I was hoping I could roast some marshmallows.
Yeah, getting the DLC, some early,
Hunter, is this meeting about the bloodstains in the library? Because I told Blade I would clean that up.
There are bloodstains in the library?
No. Not anymore. I'm sure this must be about something else.
I thought there'd be snacks.
I thought there'd be drinks.
I brought salt poppers, if you want some.
Those are vile.
Great spot for something bad to happen.
What makes you say that?
Ominous meeting called together last minute in the middle of the night? That doesn't seem weird to you?
I suppose you are right.
If I get voted off the Abbey, it was nice knowing you.
yeah, let's see.
An auspicious night, don't you think, Mr. Rogers?
Stop calling me that. I can't live up to that name.
Oh, I mean Mr. Rogers? Fred Rogers? Hello, Ebony. Come to watch?
It's good to have you around again. Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long.
Did she say what it's about?
Just that we all had to be here.
Maybe we're getting fired.
No, there's still coffee.
So?
Well, the first sign of layoffs is when they stop replacing the coffee.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Called you too, did she?
Hunter. Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Huh. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Uh-huh.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling.
What a waste of my evening.
Do you know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain.
He's looking at me going, are you going to ask me? Are you going to ask me? Are you going to ask me?
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What? No predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you know nothing of what will happen?
I have my suspicions.
Oh, okay, so you do. Man, what a tease.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
It's interesting how they put these people together. The men of the Suns, the women of the Suns.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
They got the Steves together.
Good day, Hunter.
I've been here. Then you got the two people who arrived later. And then you got the two Avengers.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand.
You know how long this will take?
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Probably video games, knowing them, right?
You know, I've never perched on your mausoleum. Kinda seemed disrespectful.
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
Yeah, you know, Peter, you do realize that Blade sometimes perches on my mausoleum, right?
Hi, kiddo.
Something's in the air. And it's not just Tony's nasty-ass cologne.
What brings the great Hunter to see an old friend?
Oh, I don't know, serendipity? Or Caretaker?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do it, friends.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
Every one of us bears responsibility for our failure.
Hey, I just got here.
Except for Logan.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
And Parker, he is fine.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of us spend our time at odds. We have accomplished next to nothing since my return, unless you count losing ground to my mother.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
I will bring the team together. As Caretaker said, we need to pull in the same direction. The bickering ends today. We have one goal. Everything else is distraction.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
I can guarantee nothing for the Avengers but the toughest battle they have ever encountered.
We try not to rank them. It's more of an above a certain threshold kind of thing.
Then I guarantee a life above the threshold until Lilith is back in hell.
We can get behind that, right, Tony?
Sure.
We are all equals here.
No, he's not.
There is no first among us. We do this as one or not at all.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
If the Midnight Suns can stand beside the others, you have nothing to worry about. But I cannot play favorites.
None of us want that.
I do. We're the best.
Not helping.
I don't know, Nico. She's growing on me.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments,
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No, you drain faster than bathwater.
Wah, wah, wah. I'll just take this for salvage. Of course.
Every meeting should be like this one.
Unpleasant?
Contentious?
No, interesting. And over in 5 minutes.
Over in 5 minutes. Notice that they're now sorted according to their clubs. Right now here, this is the emo kids, and over there is the shop class, and down over there is book club. One of them has a book club shirt. That's very cute.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
Nope, it was off the cuff.
Impressive to see that in person.
What exactly?
Captain America, speaking from the heart.
I do that all the time.
Come on, Steve. You know what he means.
And you know I can't take a compliment.
Your greatest weakness.
Good thing the Red Skull never found out.
I've had this strange feeling ever since I made that deal with Mephisto. Probably nothing, right?
Indigestion?
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hello.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
So that's a good point, huh? About everyone putting aside their differences and coming together?
I'm not there yet, Tony.
Me neither. Sorry, Tony.
About shop
Yeah,
class.
me too.
I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss.
Uh-huh.
And I called it, way before Steve did.
Boy, I'll bet you can't wait when I have to tell you to get in line when you try to go overextend your,
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird.
If you already thought I was in charge, there's no change.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Warm greetings, my friend.
Hi, Hunter.
I could have brought popcorn.
For the team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn.
Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
I had not predicted this.
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
I see, and I always figured neither of them were flaky. So, that's on the writers again.
Miko and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase. It was endearing.
That's why I like putting her in that punk outfit.
Congratulations. Leadership looks good on you, Hunter.
It does?
Of course. You've been leading the Midnight Suns for a while now, even if you haven't noticed.
Do you think I am up to the challenge?
I do. A little advice. Confidence in your team will build confidence in yourself.
This is a little awkward.
It does not have to be. Even if I am team leader, we can still be friends.
Oh, no, I meant this whole time I assumed you were already in charge. Now I don't know how to treat you.
You do not need to treat me any differently.
As you wish, Your Highness.
You do not have to call me that. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Your Excellency.
Silly guy.
Well, slap my ass and call me Deadpool. You're the boss now.
I cannot say I was expecting this.
There's a time and place for modesty, and it ain't now.
If you say so.
Better you than me. I wouldn't know leadership if it walked up and kicked me in my fun bags.
What exactly are your fun bags?
It's where I store my kazoos and party poppers, except for the expensive ones. I tuck those behind my...
Never mind.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you where to find my secret fun hole.
Now that you're in charge, I was wondering if you'd allow me to bring a few cadavers into the Abbey. For medical research, of course.
Well, you would have to talk to Magic about bringing those through the portal.
She already told me no. Well, I assumed that's what she meant when she shook her head and laughed while walking away. You know what? Never mind. Those experiments can wait.
You got dead bats in your quarters. I think you're okay.
Hey. You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me?
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past while they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition, for better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not explaining why.
There's a couple of jokes.
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
I should probably say, I think she's the last one to talk to.
Don't ask to see what's under the mask. I'll blind you with my good looks.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk.
What's up, Sunshine?
Why do people use ketchup as fake blood?
Oh, come on, guys. Don't insult me.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
Agatha would have loved what you did.
Can you picture her if I hadn't?
That look of hers. It could kill a whole city.
I spent a millennia facing the greatest horrors known to the world, and the only thing I truly feared was disappointing her.
If you did, I never knew it. And I'll bet neither did she.
I sincerely hope I won't need to repeat myself after tonight.
This is why I prefer to operate solo.
I know this team can come together. We have to. Anything else on your mind?
Oh, you still doing that? Oh, never mind.
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya. We don't have any free gifts today, did we? Or did we in the first part? Because if everything works well, there's 3 parts. Now, you have a choice as nice peoples to either call, end it, or follow me, because I'm going to be doing a major, reagents sweep. So, we had lots of rain recently. I didn't go everywhere, and there's a lot of, even here, there's a lot of stuff. And there's one place I did not check for a Wonder Where Everbloom. Can you guess what it is? It's Agatha's place. Her memorial. And there is none here. Okay. But we do have lots of things. This area, in the immediate area around, always has oyster mushrooms. And all these things are good for conjuring stuff, either for, I don't need really too much in the way of essences or credits or gloss, but you can make those with conjurings. But of course, some of the combat items are very good to have. Those are good. In a pinch, you could also get yourself, make a gift for heroes, like a legendary gift. It's completely random though, no guarantee what it's going to give you. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So we're starting with all this stuff. And the stuff around here, which is oyster mushrooms. And then we'll move to the different areas to take those areas of specialty out. Over here should be some oyster mushrooms as well. Sometimes they're over the little footbridge. Not today. We could see it from here if there were. Okay, next we're going to do is go up to the altar. This area has witch hazel and chicken mushrooms and wolfsbane. We didn't get a lot of Wondergore Everblooms tonight. They have spots, but it's random whether something's there or not, obviously. Okay, let's go across here. We still don't have a combat bonus, so let's keep trying until we get. Second Evil Eye Totem of the Night. Oh, okay, I thought there was more than one. Here.
should make a respectable offer.
You've got that awful necklace. Why do I say it's awful? Unless you need gloss. And at this point, I think we could establish the fact.
It seems my offering was accepted.
We could establish the fact that what I have for gloss right now is over 40,000. So I don't need gloss, but it's the one artifact to offer up that does not give you any arcane key. It does not have an association with any particular moon phase or word of power. So that's why we don't like them. It's more like the chintzy cheap stuff, no matter what they call it. Okay, let's see if there's any in the immediate area here. There's usually witch hazel, and occasionally through this door might be a black trumpet. Okay, we've been through this. And we've been through this, so we don't have to worry about these areas anymore. Next place to go. Sorry. Except it tells me the cat is here. Where's the cat? I don't know the cat to be in this area. Is she over in the other one? Hi! Ebony!
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Did I did good in the meeting? Did I, huh? Did I? Ooh, compliments. I should compliment more people, I guess. Get some of them up, maybe get them legendary status. I know they all have their outfits and everything, but it's a little different. Now, where was I? I was very surprised to see her on the map. Now, we already picked off over here. I didn't say go anywhere. Excuse me. Didn't expect that kind of an attitude. That takes you over to Lilith's Garden. This is about the place where reagents start in this area. They're going to be primarily corpse flowers and dryad saddles. The one that has the mysterious floating pyramid with skulls embedded in it. We also might start seeing doll eyes in this area. We'll get there after. Let's get this whole immediate area swept. Usually nothing around the corner here either. It was just a spot to get the to reveal something. Okay, from here, we could look. Well, let's go to around here, where we're going to get doll eyes and dryad saddles. Sometimes on the hill over there too. Looks clear. Okay, now we'll take our way up in the vicinity of Agatha's cottage, the cemetery. Those don't work, these do. And there's a lot of deadly nightshades in this vicinity, of course. Unless I've already picked them the previous night. I did do some. Her cottage only has really the Wondergore Everbloom. Now we're gonna do this for the sake of... I think we did most all this stuff already when it was raining. Might be some things. If there's stuff that it might be worth going here, the nooks at the end of the bridge often have something. Right, we just got 5 things. 5 deadly nightshades, so don't knock it. I got some here. Okay. There might be, I guess here, any lilies that we're missing? Or did we do that the other night? I think we already did this. This part is probably very clear. Okay, so we can worry about this later. We're gonna go back to cemetery area where there's moonflowers and take us to Hiram Shaw's area. It's a great spot because we have access to that before we have access to Gideon's Cross, so we were able to get, or even this area up here, so we're able to get doll eyes and dried saddles before the main area is accessible. I'll do it this way, it's closer. No deadly nightshades, but we do seem to have moonflowers. And you know how much we love gloss. Okay. I can calm down now, Hunter. Now this should have death caps and moonflowers. So the Valley of the Winds and the church. Should be another one somewhere out here. Well, yeah, here it is. Okay, so from here, we got this whole area clear. We're gonna go manually to the Valley of Winds. That's just past the junction that we were at, past this, and resume collecting. Lots. It's dense with them. Some of these grew back overnight. Always interesting. I came here when it rained, but they're already stuck. So here you'll have your typical chicken mushroom, wolf's bane, and witch hazel. Excellent. I used to go off into this chest and get combat bonuses. I don't know if it's going to be so receptive this time. Let's see. Never turn down a credit. If I ever want to go on the hunt for some more modding for other things, that's what you need. Down here is witch hazel and chicken mushrooms. If we didn't already, nope, there's lots there. This one you can't jump down, you gotta go back the way you came. Yeah, did you want me to turn the wrong way around? There you go. I'm sure there's a stray witch hazel here and there, but I think we got mostly everything. Mostly here. I think we did just look for the Wondergore Everbloom, so we didn't look to see if there were any reagents, and we have. Gloss, blah. Maybe they want me to just spend a couple of those keys that I've been holding on to. Okay, what we have here, we've got a spider lily, sometimes also a witch hazel. So do a roundabout sweep, we're good. I never look around here, but sometimes there are things. It's a cemetery for past... Uh-oh! Did I forget something? No complaints. Of course, that means another key.
He sees our path.
Oops. Well, there's one thing I left out, didn't it? Oh, goody, look. Oh, you people are no fun. Oh, is that where it takes us? Over the hill. There's often witch hazel here too. But also up this hill, there's often witch hazel. And that's of course the other side of everything. Ah, there you are. The hover texts are very helpful since these things tend to blend in. Let's give you a go. Gloss! I want my... Oh wait, I didn't use a key. Okay, so this is the other side. Usually a lot of witch hazel in this area when it accumulates. And howling. Oh, see, there are some in here. Some in this area. I'm going to take a look for spider lilies. Okay, usually none at that point. So spider lilies are done. Back into Dreamer's Descent. This is what a full sweep looks like when you do everything. In general, I like to, you know, when it does some regular raining here and there, I don't go bonkers. I mean, I didn't do full sweeps when it rained, so I knew a lot of the stuff was here and accumulating. But usually if it rains regularly, I'll do one section one night, one section another night. And that's good. But yeah, but it is certainly plentiful. There should be witch hazel out here. That one doesn't come back so fast. Ooh, there's a lot. Well, you know I haven't been here in a while. A wolf's bane. Any chisel there? Nope. And that one's open. I swear these grew back on my way in. Okay. What is that? Oh, I know where that is. I'm not going all the way there. Now, this is interesting. Gideon's Cross is showing me. Oh, I know it's the one on the side. Don't get confused. Because the one that we would uncover would be like an epic or a legendary, but... Come on, give me a combat bonus, please. That's a magic word. Please. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go... I think we've done quite a bit at this point. And... let me just pick... You know what? I'll do another Standing Stone one. And then I'm gonna go call it a stream. Come on. We have 35 keys. Oh my goodness. You just don't want to Okay, I get the message. I'll wait till morning. So, I am going to call it a stream at this point. We did a lot, right? We did Venom's DLC story mission. We screwed up, and we did it again with a vengeance. I'm keeping that in. You gotta learn. I mean, yeah, you want to be a good gamer? You know what? Show your mistakes. Let people learn from the mistakes. Just the same way you learn from your mistakes. And it really wasn't because I wasn't experienced. I was careless, and I didn't realize. Okay, well, so I had to adjust my strategy, and it worked. Then we had all the other problems. We had Mephisto. Mephisto, we can't get rid of that guy in the comics either. And then we had our little all-staff meeting, I call it that, with all the input of all the heroes. Yeah, a lot going on. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and take care.